My pure copium predictions are Pokemon Stadium remake or reboot. I said it. This is going to change VGC forever, right? Like, this could be huge. What does this mean for Pokemon Showdown? What's up, Poke nerds? We're gonna talk about everything that they announced on Pokemon Day. We're gonna do our live reaction as well as a little bit of a breakdown to everything that was announced. And yeah, and I want to take a minute to talk about like what's weighing on this for Pokemon right now, because like, look, it's been a rough couple of years for Pokemon Day announcements. So this was Pokemon Day 2024. Just the teaser for Z through A was kind of like the main point of last year's announcement, right? That was it. We got a small, less than 2-minute teaser. And then in 2021, I feel like this was the best Pokemon Day that we've had in a long time. This one was, we got Pokemon Snap, right? And we got an announcement for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and Legends of Arceus. I would like to see, something that's more along with 2021's Pokemon Day event. Okay, so the general expectations that I think that we're definitely going to see is new raids in Scarlet and Violet, a Pokemon Pocket update with a new pack, right? We're definitely going to see new updates for Pokemon Go, new characters in Masters DX, new characters in Cafe Remix, update on Pokemon Legends Z through A. So we're going to get something. We've got to get something on Z through A. And probably a new character in Unite. All of those things seem very, very easily predictable. My pure copium predictions are Pokemon Stadium remake or reboot. This is my idea, like, for VGC, we've had to have such a problem with, access to Mons and making sure the game's accessible for all players on all income levels, right? And so the idea of Pokemon Stadium would be, really isolating the battling aspect of Pokemon to that, right? And creating a system where not just possible to make any team that you want, but pretty easy to make any team that you want. And to load those up and queue those up kind of thing. And that could be used for VGC in going forward, right? I would love to see something like that. That's my ultimate cope, but that's just because I'm a major VGC player. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Cool.
Next, allow me to share some news about the Pokemon video game series.
Okay, here we go. There's the meat of it. We're starting with people playing the game, and they're sweating. There's Stadium. There's Pokemon Stadium. This is about battling. There's Pokken. Wait, no, that's Coliseum. This is all battling. This is all battling. Give me it. Tell me that's what I want. See, look, Dad's playing the games. Dad's on the rank ladder right there. What? Oh my gosh, this is like exactly what I've been asking for. Pokemon Sweat. This is just for battling, right? He's mega evolving and he's terrestrializing. These are different mechanics. Pokemon Champions? What? Oh my gosh, what is this?
What you've just seen is the world's first glimpse of a new title, Pokémon Champions. This title will be focused on the Pokemon battles you know and love from core Pokemon
Yes!
games.
Yes!
Pokemon Champions will continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers from around the world. But this time, we're aiming for these core-style battles to be enjoyed by more players than ever before.
Okay.
What's more, you can also connect with Pokemon Home. Thanks to this connectivity, you won't be limited to using Pokemon you can partner up with in Pokemon Champions. You'll be able to team up with Pokemon who joined you on your adventures in previous Pokemon games. We hope you're looking forward to battling Pokemon trainers from all corners of the world.
This is a huge win. Huge win.
Pokemon Champions.
Okay. So, for me, the hands down, the biggest announcement has to be Pokemon Champions. I've been asking for the longest time. We've been asking, or I've been asking personally, for some kind of like Pokemon Stadium thing that kind of essentially replaces what Pokemon Showdown is for the competitive community. The accessibility to certain Pokemon has made VGC unapproachable to a lot of different people. It makes it hard to be able to have good, easy, battle-ready teams. And this Pokemon Champions, you will not just have the Pokemon that are available to you in Pokemon Champions, you'll be able to bring your Pokemon in from home, which implies that you have Pokemon that are available to you in Pokemon Champions. How are you getting those Pokemon? If it's some kind of system where we can create teams very quickly and easily, like we can in Pokemon Showdown, that could be absolutely revolutionary for VGC players and allowing access for this game. And it could really allow the Pokemon VGC and battling community to thrive. Let's take a quick look at that one more time. See, it being on iOS, I think, is huge as well. And these are showing Pokemon that are not necessarily available in Scarlet and Violet. So this is going to give us a chance to be able to do. And these are mixing different types of game mechanics in, right? We've got terrestrialization and mega evolutions, right? It's going to be crazy to think about the possibilities that you could do. That's kind of nuts. That's kind of nuts. That's kind of nutty. I think this is where the future of competitive Pokemon goes, right? Like this, well, at least it should. This is the part that I think is huge right here. I mean, like this. So listen to what he says here. Listen to this part.
What's more, you can also connect with Pokemon Home. Thanks to this connectivity, you won't be limited to using Pokemon you can partner up with in Pokémon Champions. You'll be able to team up with Pokemon who joined you on your adventures in previous Pokemon games.
You won't just be able to choose the ones that are available to you in Pokemon Champions. So there are Pokemon that are available to you in Pokemon Champions, right? What I think they're going to do is they're going to create a rental system that allows you to essentially gen Pokemon so that you could be able to, you know, just continually battle as much as you want. And this is something that I think could be absolutely revolutionary for VGC and could really, really help the sport grow in general. So I'm excited to see this one of all of them. Yep, this is what a modern Pokemon Stadium looks like. See, look, I said it. This is going to change VGC forever, right? Like this could be huge for VGC. See, like this is. I was talking about this. This is going to be insane for Pokemon. I mean, like being able to have different gimmicks from each of these generations, I think is going to be, you know, a major move. We saw that, you know, we're going to get Megas back in here. What does that mean for Dynamax? Is Dynamax coming back as well? I would imagine all of the game mechanics are coming. Are Z-moves going to come back? Are you going to be limited to one of these per match? They could have rotating formats where those rules change. That could be huge. What if you could Mega Evolve your Pokemon and then Z-move with another Pokemon? Can you do more than one gimmick on one Pokemon? I think it's gonna be kind of nuts, to be honest. You know, Pokemon has had a Pokemon Showdown problem for a long time. Ooh, what does this mean for Pokemon Showdown? This now makes Pokemon Showdown a direct competitor to a game that they have. This could actually be this could shut down Pokemon Showdown. Oh, shoot. Well, that's not good. No one is talking about the visual updates of Pokemon Champion enough. Everything we saw had me really excited for the game's aesthetic compared to Scarlet and Violet. I mean, this is not in-game footage, so we don't know for sure, but there is a lot to be excited about with this for sure. Anyways, but I mean, like, look, the big concern now with it, I believe, is will this game shut down Pokemon Showdown? Pokemon now has a reason to go after Pokemon Showdown if it has a game or an application that's directly competing with a mainline game. Beforehand, Pokemon Showdown could argue that battling is not a main aspect, is one component of Pokemon, but it's not the entirety of it. While Pokemon Champions seems like a pure copium wish of mine and a lot of other VGC players in general, it could mean the end to one of our, you know, most beloved resources. It seems like that's all the details that we're going to get from this Pokemon Presents. Overall, how does this stack up against Pokemon Presents that we've had in the past? Does this hit like 2021 did? I think it comes close. I think it comes pretty close. But yeah, it's Z through A stuff is not nearly excited about. But Pokemon Champions, definitely something that I think could really change the game for VGC players in general. Being able to have every battle mechanic in one game, you know, really makes it cool. And it also means that like the battle mechanics in future games that we see aren't necessarily like, oh man, we're gonna be locked into that for 3 years now. So hope you like this gimmick. I think that it's good to have a season or two or a series or two where it's the main focus, but you know, now we can kind of really temper that. And so I think that with like these new series and stuff and how they've been kind of evolving the VGC meta throughout these past games, Champions is a natural evolution of that, and they can take that same format and then basically apply it there. But what it means for the games that have been there before, the fan games that have been there before that have kind of replaced that void, I think is does cause some potential concern. I think that that's a big major caveat to go there. Overall, I'll give this, like, if I'm ranking it out of 5, this one's like a 4 out of 5 as far as Pokemon Presents go. It's not 2021 level where they were just giving us, we were just feasting afterwards. Yeah, that'll wrap it up for this reaction plus breakdown and everything for the Pokemon Presents 2025. What do you think? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. Drop a follow, subscribe, like, do all the things. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Catch you next time. Peace.